not a care in the world. Hail, broker. The ashes remember. I'd best be off. Death to Kronos.
You made it pretty far down there before. Impressive work. I knew you had it in you, but Graham still isn't backing down, is he? Maybe he's having second thoughts at least.
Let's pick up the pace. Suffer no more.
We saw reports suggesting that you made it to the lowest depths. I thought perhaps you had prevailed. Though not yet, it seems. A sign of progress, nonetheless. Press on.
Fit for a queen. Still rooted here, I see.
You bested Kronos again, didn't you, Flower? We always knew he could be beaten. I once saw to it myself. But can he be destroyed? The Witch of the Crossroads must know.
There you are. You faced the Titan in the lowest depths. That much I knew before your headmistress confirmed you vanquished him, as I had faith you would. If his life force is like grains of sand, then you took one. Eventually, all. Your terrifying form.
Most of the ancient edifices that once housed the dead awaiting judgment within Erebus have since been taken by the woods or by decay.
It must have been magnificent.
A digging spot.
Go, Hecuba. Appreciate the help.
Another evening where you're forced to do the bidding of the gods. It's not a partnership you've got with them, you know. They'll tolerate you just as long as they think you're inferior to them. Now here, take this and go.
the evil eye. Got the blade of the underworld. Won't be needing your help here. Thanks. Let's get started.
Come on then. Safe in the circle.
Get your own. No way. You. Simple.
Got you.
Made me look like a fool. Thought for sure when first you saw me out here, you'd go telling Hecate soon as you could. But you didn't.
It's fortunate for you, Headmistress doesn't ask me to make reports. You're probably drawing some of our enemy's attention off of me, at least.
Very least I could do. Wasn't going to back down no matter what you did, but this way, can stay focused on the task at hand. Night.
Into the purse.
Trusty Heron reached you after all, and just in time to face the gravest threats along your path. So may my blessing bring you victory.
Should be useful.
Entirely unscathed. Look at that prim posture. We're in the presence of majestic Hecuba herself. How fares my favorite hound?
She's very well, and a most capable companion to have at my side. Though I hate to have to strain her loyalties like this.
Come, you want to see what she shall do. Her loyalty is absolute. I permitted her to serve you as she serves me. Let's all now bare our fangs. Now, across the flames!
Arachne's suit.
That is enough. I shall return to shadows hence. Trust that your eve is only beginning.
Yes.
Do you see?
Fair trade. closer to Tartarus. Ugh, that's cold. A little pain is all.
Once there was darkness all throughout the underworld, but now Kronos works to reshape the realm to suit his preferences. However, there shall always be darkness here in this space, and I have made it visible to you.
Pure darkness. I'm grateful for this gift. Almighty chaos. Mine. Digging spot there. In the name of Hades. Here you are. You're in my way. Took me for simple prey.
You got that bloody Titan, didn't you? Don't feel too bad you couldn't end him altogether. Not like any of the rest of us were able to, as you can plainly see. Instead, mayhaps go kick him while he's down. Happy to help with that.
Whew, that's hot. An unseen sigil over there.
That was my mark. Keep going. Good evening.
There you are.
Hey, thank you. Olympus started running a little low on this stuff. I'll be sure to lord it over the others, as long as you don't mind me exploiting your good graces.
I don't recall anything about exploiting one another's good graces in the bylaws of the Silver Sisters, so you should be fine. May you enjoy it either way. Moonlight guide us and all.
You found Kronos, sank your fangs into his throat. Sister Hecate gave me the gist. How'd you do it? Found some exploitable weakness, something like that?
Mostly I just kept evading a lot. He's very powerful, but must have underestimated my ability to resist his tricks.
He won't always underestimate you, though. Must have his vulnerabilities. The old are seldom wise and often weak, right? He's bloodied. Go for the kill. for you. Smart. All right, I'm off.
My claim. A gift. Join me. See you in the crossroads?
Auntie Hesty has arrived. Not always big on family business, though I take exception for my little sis. She, of all goddesses, has to put up with the most around here. And that's not even counting all this Chronos stuff. How do you manage it, oh Queen?
I manage it one evening at a time is how, sister. Perhaps we shall have to burn the old world down and start anew. But I can think of none more suited should the need arise.
Excellent stuff.
Check it out, gals. Agent lady, welcome back. So who's this knight you're working for? And who else has she signed? She sounds intense.
I spoke of the one and only night, whose presence fills the underworld and surface. She is one of the eldest primordial powers, yet the Titan Chronos thought he could stop her.
Ooh, sounds like some healthy competition. Well, if this knight really wants us to sign with her, she'd better make a good offer. Else Mr. Kronos might snatch up all the talent. How's everybody doing tonight?
shut up. Ought to help. Time to dry off. It's so... ugh. In we go. I can get out now. Fast, my foes. Like hands. Hear me, on my authority. Show me the way. She's still here, poor thing. Poor thing, poor thing, poor thing. I wish I knew what you were doing in a place like this. Though, you can't just tell me, can you? Your heart must have been broken. Must have been broken. Heartbroken. Heartbroken. Thank you, my friend. My friend. Olympus, I accept this message. Rest easy now.
Rest easy now. Easy now.
Two to go? More ashes. Grow golden once again. Here they come.
Choose your path.
Could get going now. Look upon me. Rest easy now. In the name of Hades. Cerberus.
You're going to love this.
Stop bothering the dog. Now I release you.
Unmired for the moment, fearsome Cerberus gives the princess an appreciative look.
Feel better, Cerberus.
Having quelled the fury of the fearsome triple-headed monster Cerberus, the Princess of the Dead stands poised to delve into the pits of Tartarus.
We're now so close, aren't we? That pool of purging is restored. I'll take it. maintenance access. Dig, please, Hecuba. Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
As predictable as the turning of the gears throughout this place.
Four more chambers. Down, girl. Hecuba, go fetch.
Heal, Cerberus. Fierce hellhound Cerberus has many fangs, but little trust to spare.
Sorry, boy.
I know not how you withstood the Titan if truly you confronted him. Quickly now, tell me about this. Have you been... Are you well?
Am I... well? All my life, I've been preparing for this moment, to bring the usurper of the House of Hades to justice. So, I'll have to get back to you, depending on how it goes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Get back to me if you must. I'd grant your vengeance if I could. But this is all that I can do for now. Granted. That is all.
Good girl, Hecuba. Out of my sight.
Why, thank you.
I take no pride in what I am about to do, Malinois. But how else shall you learn?
Please understand, Grandmother. She wants a fight, does she?
Your mother used to anger me in just this way. And look where that got her.
taking the longer route. Found the treasury.
I'm here for you, Gorgeous.
I much prefer silver. Olympus, I accept this message. Coinage.
Pure glimmering gold. A metal shunned by the true king of the underworld, not just for its softness, but because it was favored by his Titan father. A stark reminder of a bygone age.
It's shiny, but so what? Sand skulls.
It'll be a thing of beauty.
Well done there, Hekiba. Last one. Adequate. Dig here, girl. Don't be frightened. Good find. Hear me, on my authority. Here's the gold.
Return. You, with all that vengeance on your mind, claiming to care nothing for the family which I denied you. Good, because you certainly did not miss much. They cared nothing for our family either. Left me to rot. You are no different.
You alone care deeply for our family, is that it? Come on, they left you to rot because you gave them every reason to hate you.
They sought power I refused to share. They had not worked for it. Perhaps if they asked nicely, none of this would have elapsed. But there is no undoing past mistakes. Like daughter, then, is it? 3, 2, 1. I shall abide no disrespect from you. Join us, all the guests, and beg pardon all the dust. Angry now, are we? try to cast me out as they once did. See what good shall come of it.
I intend to. Though if you wished to be part of the family so much, perhaps you wouldn't have waged war with them.
With them, you say? Not us. You two are a reject daughter of Hades. Always shall be, and always would have been. My words.
You're gone. He's gone for now. All right, brother.
The ancient mirror of night, that conduit of dark primordial power from before time took hold, lies forgotten amid the myriad possessions of the captive underworld prince.
An ordinary mirror, nothing more. To the abyss of the subconscious I descend. It worked. Night and darkness, guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
She looks a bit like Mother, doesn't she? Which means, well, at last, I never thought I look just like him then, only without the beard. Ugh. Ah. Hi there, Menenui. My investigation into our grandfather's scheming has begun, though difficult to make good progress without telling anybody what I'm up to. Don't take this the wrong way, but this truly is your only idea.
Yes, I don't think I can stop Kronos here. Even Olympus is stuck trying to keep his forces at bay. And he's far too hateful and hard-headed to stop on his own.
That's our family for you. Father certainly has no love for Kronos, but he never speaks of him. Do you happen to know what went over between them to have made things this bad?
You're in a better position to ask our father about that than I am. Kronos was a tyrant, and his children wouldn't have it. The Fates themselves deemed that the gods should rule. But that apparently wasn't enough for him.
So now you want me to stop him for you? I mean, for us. I've had mixed experiences vanquishing certain members of our family before, but that wasn't forever. And you've said next to nothing about how you expect me to do it.
Look, I have knowledge of an incantation known as Dissolution of Time. It requires several complicated steps I shall explain along the way. If it works, it should unravel him.
Unravel him? That's a little vague for me, unless Kronos turns out to be a spool of yarn. Can you be more specific?
Unmake him. Destroy his ambitions along with him. Undo all the harm he caused. A threefold family bond is required. You, me, and Kronos. Then we shall infuse a special weapon with the negation of his very being. I'll get into that later.
Well, great. I think you cleared everything up. Though I'll admit I don't like having to kill off family members just because Father doesn't know how to get along with them.
You would blame Father in all this? Blast. Kronos is starting to revive. I have to go. Keep searching for any sign of him. And remember, this is for all of us.
I will, and I understand, I think. We didn't ask to be born into this, but it's what we got. We'll handle it as best we can.
That's right. Thank you, brother. Take care of yourself. And be kind to Mother, Father, Cerberus, and all for me. From mists of memory, return to Shadow now. To hell and back. The heavens next. Got him again. But we're not finished yet, are we?
You have returned. You think that you achieved a victory, witch? You merely prolonged your demise, for the Titan whom you vanquished possesses but the smallest fraction of my power.
So you heard. I'm surprised and humbled that you deigned to pay my meager accomplishments any heed, O Spirit. How did you know?
I am all-knowing.
Also, the shades.
Thank you for keeping them at bay. The Renewal Project. Come along then.
It's an auspicious night.
This wasn't on the list before.
My sisters have keen interest in skilled weavers of all sorts. Kronos fell to you once more. That much I heard. It's an impressive feat, although you mean to bring him death, yet he is deathless. This seems to be a paradox.
That's right. Mortal death is not the end, but mortals often think it is. When we say death to Kronos, we mean it in that absolute way, as impossible as it may seem.
So then, to vanquish him must be at least a step toward that end. What shall become of everything if you succeed and time is truly killed? A world without time.
A world without ruin and decay. Our world existed before time, and can exist without.
Another paradox, yet one that must be true.
Artemis.
Hail, sister.
Moonlight guide you.
Moonlight guide you. Good, there you are. I'm late getting back, but couldn't bring myself to leave before you were up and about again. How are you feeling?
Considering the Titan of Time almost sliced me in two last night with a scythe twice my size that cuts through the air itself, I could be worse. Thank you for waiting up for me.
Of course. I like what you've done to this place. It's like a proper war camp now. With the taverna, hot springs. I ought to stop in more often. Shine on without me for now.
Shine on yourself.
Successive victories?
Smells delicious.
What do you require?
You got there.
Salutations.
Right. Come here to gloat, huh? I beat him. I beat the Titan. Well, hardly matters. He's still alive, you realize, don't you?
I wasn't coming here to gloat, and yes, I realize. But this is still a step. If I could vanquish Kronos once, I can do it again. And one of these nights, he's not going to come back.
Yeah, 'cause one of these nights I'll get my hands on him myself.
Then you can do the gloating, right?
Back from Tartarus.
During a recent voyage, I found Circe the Enchantress on her little isle, evidently safe from all the turmoil at sea. Don't you two know each other fairly well?
In life and death, we can but strive to know each other well, Goddess. Though I knew Circe just a bit, at least. As casual acquaintances is all. Why do you ask?
Oh, just in case you wanted me to tell her anything when next we met, as she may be providing some assistance when I navigate the Rift of Thessaly.
No, no need to tell her anything. Best keep your focus on the task at hand.
Noted. You're a sight to behold. Ready to come out?
Garlic again.
Live and thrive.
I'll watch that one.
Rest easy, son of Nyx. We'll sort this out. What was forgotten shall be feared again.
Those sands that you recovered from our enemy, there's something of his nature in each tiny grain, a key of sorts to the dissolution of time. Do you concur?
I do. That very incantation sprang to mind. An expression of all you taught me of his weaknesses. A means to unravel his very being, to bring death to Kronos at last. He doesn't seem to realize it's possible. Still thinks I'm just an agent of Olympus.
'Tis merely evidence that our concerted efforts have not been in vain. You cross the underworld like a tempest, whilst I remain in shadows. But when the Titan's time at last comes to an end, I dearly wish to be there myself. To see the look on his face.
We'll get him, Headmistress. I was thinking of putting these purifying salts to use, Headmistress. Call it a cleansing ritual. Would you accompany me?
A visit to the springs ought to rid us of unwanted thoughts for a while. Let us be cleansed together then.
Perfect.
We're like two nettles boiling in a cauldron, aren't we?
I remember bathing in this spring when I was very small. You would ask me never to splash your hair, and I would do it anyway. You were so tolerant of me.
Well, now at least you know the reason that your training was so rigorous. There came a point when even my vast tolerance for all your splashing finally wore thin.
Wait, you trained me to the height of my ability as a witch because I got your hair wet?
It was either that or transform you into a newt or something. Come off it, Milinoe. You are entirely too serious sometimes.
A lesson I've been unable to take to heart, Headmistress. I suppose it's been a while since we talked like this.
Yes, well, that's growing up for you. And present circumstances haven't helped either. This blasted hot spring got all covered up with moss and had been stagnant, I don't know how long. Being here again, it takes me back.
Do you think we'll be able to keep the moss from reclaiming this place again?
I'll watch the moss, you watch the splashing. Deal?
Deal.
Much better. Sometimes I think that hot spring could raise the dead.
Together we shine.
Moonlight guide you.
I know. One to keep track of. Sleep is not death, for the sleeping awake. So mote it be. Dark of chaos, light of moon, heed now my will.
Hear that, Selene?
Everyone, please welcome our new music maker here. My blood and darkness, let my will be done. So mote it be. Record keeper, pleased to have you here. I ask of you, spirits of earth and night, to take away this pain that we may fight.
'Tis done.
What am I doing here? I've need of that. This one.
Just leave it.
Such a mess.
Oh, great. I know what it's like, being pushed away, having everybody smile to your face, then stab you in the back. Well, for what it's worth. I don't believe a word they're saying about you.
I see. And to whom exactly are you referring? And can you cite an example of the words purportedly said?
Oh, it's just Odysseus and Hecate. I can't believe they think you're gonna fail, that you don't have what it takes. I mean, I don't want you to succeed, but I never pretended otherwise.
You're trying to undermine them.
I'm just trying to help.
Death to Kronos.
Huh?
See anything you like?
How about a change of tune? Got a request for you.
Once there was an administrative chamber in the underworld, where Shade kept careful track of each detail, a trade a few such souls as yet pursue.
Surely such efforts were rewarded handsomely. Best to keep track of each detail. Greetings, Sage. May I? Think I can raise my grasp. improved. Deeper connection. The lovers. The Queen. excellence. I don't think I can do this. The champions.
Malinois.
All hail our victorious princess of the underworld!
The crescent pick achieves a greater form.
Must think you're pretty tough by now, don't you? Beating Kronos or whoever down again and again. But are you pushing yourself to the fullest, or taking it easy?
Few would consider the task of vanquishing the Titan of Time to be an easy one, Commander. Though I take your meaning. The oath of the unseen beckons.
Come on, use it. My disciples and I are practically daring you. You'll get to spruce up your nocturnal arms, we'll get to see what happens. Win-win.
Unless I fail.
You? Come
I see
on.
you found your way. Kronos on my father's throne far below. Typhon threatening Olympus far above. Now!
Not impressed.
Abyssal visions.
Took you long enough.
Please work. Lord Hypnos, you have slumbered long enough. I know you're lost in dream, but I shall do my best to lead you back here to reality. Now breathe in deep. Is this... Where am I? Still fast asleep. Even here. You're safe here.
Welcome to the hell.
He said how? He's trying to communicate. Lord Hypnos, I'm Melinoi, daughter of Hades, and I mean to find a way to rouse you from your slumber. Can you hear me?
Awake. I'm awake.
How is it that you sleep even in dream? What can I do to bring you back to us? Because we need you. Your own sister tells me that your wisdom and knowledge are second to none.
I walked straight into...
I walked straight into what? Lord Hypnos, I don't understand. You have to snap out of this. My time here runs short, and if this doesn't work, I don't know what else to do.
Dream come true. Thanks for stopping by.
The dream's collapsing. No, wait, please. No, his consciousness, it slipped away from me. How am I... Oh, I need to think. Pleasant dreams for now. You look comfortable. Moonlight, guide me. cold up here.
What's all this flotsam about Kronos abducting the Three Fates? Impossible! A ploy to take us off our guard. Don't go believing everything you hear.
Strength of the sea. Here, fishy. Mine. This is a net biter. Some coins. Into Aphira.
Nettlethorn. Sorceress.
I almost pity our enemies, knowing you shall make them rue each night they dare oppose us, Lady Medea. Please, I wanted you to have this.
The nectar of the gods. Why, this shall be most useful to my work, for the strongest curses come from honeyed words. Here, let me make this worth your while.
From one sorceress to another. Thank you. What are these pylons doing everywhere, Lady Medea? They control the barrier before the docks, that much is clear. Perhaps the Titan's legions use them to coordinate attacks.
They are the product of a very sick mind, imprisoning so many shades in the tiniest enclosures wherein all their psyche may be drained. Can you imagine, sorceress?
That's terrible. I hadn't realized the pylons worked that way. Though who keeps fixing them? You even have one here.
The hideous thing won't seem to go away. Keeps rematerializing practically each night. Though I get so caught up with all my cauldron work, I seldom pay it any heed. Of course.
Not an option.
Yours.
Shades, you're free.
Clean kill. Oh, hi, Malinoi.
You're in top form.
Hard making friends with goddesses, but I have what I need. We can be on our own without feeling alone, you know? I hope you know. That's how it is for me.
I do know, and feel much the same. When we're not watching one another's backs, we have Selene and Headmistress watching over us. Still, It's always good to see you face to face.
You too. Most of my family I can do without most of the time. You're an exception. We may not be sisters by blood, but you'll always be Sister Malinois to me.
Likewise, Sister Artemis.
Got all the way down to the House of Hades, so I heard. Must be nice having fated authority over the lowest reaches of the underworld. Unless you're Kronos.
He was most certainly annoyed. Wields a scythe that's twice my height, surrounds himself with feral satyr worshippers ready to die for him. I'm not surprised it once took both our fathers and more to bring him down.
No reason to compare yourself. They're high and mighty lords of the heavens and the underworld, but they fought Kronos by necessity. You were trained to do precisely this. The choice is yours. Till we meet again.
Farewell. Oh. Again for now. Pylon destroyed.
Last night, and we were most impressed. But I was left to wonder whether he experienced the throes of agony before the end. Perhaps he eventually can be...
Yes. look around. Heracles.
Credit to the most efficient killer here. You do the work, you get the coin. They come. Pathetic. All dead.
It's not for me to decide how many battles I have left. But knowing I have your support in them means a great deal, my lord. May we achieve all our objectives soon.
Such nectar often is withheld till victory, although in many ways I feel as though we have already won. I have at least, and to that end, I'll find a moment to enjoy this properly.
Great son of Zeus, I offer you this gift of nectar, that it may quench your thirst as you labor for the gods. They must be grateful for your might.
Saves me having to find another bottle for when next I have to prove my fealty.
No trouble at all, thank you.
You made it out before. Cyclops must have caught your scent, though. He's strong, that one.
That's a ringing endorsement. Though you must be stronger still. Ever considered putting him to the test? Could save me a lot of trouble.
He's not my type. Besides, he's a spawn of the gods, just like you and me. Wouldn't be proper if we were all fighting all the time now, would it? On to the next.
Our Uncle Poseidon here tends to give counsel more than any of our kin, perhaps believing volume of advice is tied to quality. What ought to be our current course, Uncle?
Our current course ought to be straight toward our foes, where we can smash them like a tempest does a ship. But I feel all fired up and fit for battle. Come to think of it, I always get this way when my good nephew Ares is around.
So many different streets. The barrier's almost down. That was the last of them. Tucked away. That's that.
happened to those golden Kronos coins? I melt them down and dump the goop into the earth when t-
Here you are. I remember back when we first met, you seemed enormous. Much bigger than most any other foe I'd ever faced. But now, you're hardly any match for me.
Aw, thanks. And I remember back when first we met, my sleeping schedule was completely out of whack, but it's all better now. And I've still got my figure. Enormous, was it?
That's all a matter of perspective, as I've learned. For instance, you're quite minuscule in comparison to the father of all monsters, Typhon. He's properly enormous.
I'll have to take your word for it. Anyways, just how big can he be? No more than 3 square meals worth if I had to guess. Been too long since I had some monster meat.
Let go!
Here's some of my pals.
Nap time.
There is an old adage which goes, one would be wise never to strike a sleeping cyclops, and instead carefully walk by. But at times, exceptions must be made.
I might make one of those exceptions now. Hecuba, go dig. The fleece. Onward, Hecuba. Just a little night sea journey. What's to fear? show you the way. Be free.
How diplomatic.
You go warring with me brother over me. Where do you think he gets his gear?
Hephaestus, don't be mad.
Well, that was not the most productive thing I did all day, but this ought to make up.
Fine work as always. I know this place.
Twigs, chamomile and grain of rice.
Evening,
Cinnamon,
little
we
pigs.
welcome you. What has the world come to, little miss? Oh, living on my little isle, I must have been the last to learn calamity had spread all from the heavens to beneath the earth.
And Kronos is responsible for all of it. Time apparently wishes to ruin everything eventually, though we are not about to let him have his way. We'll drive his forces from Olympus and unseat him from my father's throne.
Oh, we immortals and our warring ways. What example do we set for mortal kind? But I know certain battles must be fought, and I remain committed to Our Lady Hecate and you. You are all grown up.
I feel a little off.
Moonlight guide you.
It's been too long.
He's back.
Hey, Millie. That last note you got me was so good. Can't even imagine what it would have been like while I was still alive. Wasn't going to ask for another, but since you're offering.
I'm offering, so here. Maybe it's even better now that you're Shade. You mortals had to eat and drink out of necessity, but nectar helps fulfill a different kind of need.
Oh, you've, grown a bit. I mean, I'm not imagining it, am I, hey? since normally I don't quite have to crane my neck this much to look at you.
Just a bit of magic, courtesy of Cersei the Enchantress. A temporary boost of strength, though with what seems to be a noticeable side effect.
It's not a bad thing, I just couldn't help but notice. And now I'm staring. And now I'm going to stop. Here you go. Careful with that. I'll be in touch.
Off he goes. I sure could use your aid. Olympus, I accept this message. That's a feeling there.
You took forever getting here, only to turn up practically as dead as the crews of all those ships headed this way.
Apologies for any inconvenience, Eris. Fortunately, there's a quite refreshing fountain not too far from here, which should do wonders for my injuries.
Oh, then you're so close. Maybe you could make a break for it. The pathway out of here is right behind me. I hate dogs. Hang on, reloading. Out of the fire.
get out of here. Where does she get all these?
To feel again the stable earth beneath her feet replenishes within the princess of the underworld her nearly limitless resolve as her objective finally draws near.
Mount Olympus. There it is ahead. Now the climb. Should get here soon enough. They don't let up. Just have to get from here to all the way up there. Enough of this.
At least the family knows about you now. Always wanted to say, message to Olympus. Persephone and Hades had another kid, and she's all right. But Heck knew we had to wait, and she knows a lot, so my lips were sealed.
Coin for Charon.
So you know what I say? I say, Dad, what if I just don't want to? And he says, then get out of my sight. So I say, out of sight. All right.
most gracious host.
You're pretty cool. Hey, look who decided to reconsider coming to our little gathering. Welcome back, Mel Baby. Now go on, you grab yourself a cup and mingle with the crowd.
As tempting as that sounds, Lord Dionysus, unfortunately, I don't think I can. There are various perils beyond, and your fellow Olympians can only do so much to hold them off.
And I feel bad for them, really. Almighty gods with limitless power having to fend for themselves. Good thing I can drown my sorrows here, and guess what? So can you. Let's see here.
To be just some ungrateful guest. I know you have your customs here, and I have studied them. So please, for all your cheer and generosity.
Whoa, this is nectar. It's the real thing. We could use every drop that we can get. Then here is something for my most distinguished guests, of which I have decided you are one.
I'm most grateful, and wish I could stay for the festivities. Crossroads. Sky Drakens.
Foolish mistake. Cheers there, Malinui.
There. Olympus, I accept this message. Have you confronted Prometheus before? You mentioned he's been able to elude you. Perhaps he knows he'd stand no chance against you if you fought.
I knew Prometheus prior to all this. I suppose our tendencies toward matters of the mind connected us. You know that he stole the gift of fire for mortal kind. Well, he also gave them reason from me. Some of them, anyway.
I shudder to think what mortals must have been like before they had any reason. Although perhaps Prometheus ought to have kept some reason for himself.
Perhaps he thinks he did, or has as much as he requires. Unfortunately, reason tends to be in lesser abundance than most would dare to admit. What suits your strategy? Wisely decided. Fight on, cousin.
All right. This is private property. Now to the matter at hand. Back to dust. For me.
What's going on?
Assault forces. Lady Demeter! In the name of Hades.
I'll take it.
Golly, is that you?
My master's plan, of course, requires time. The objective here is not to stop you permanently, but to slow you down.
Unless you just can't help revealing vital information to your enemies, I'm going to assume you're spouting this drivel to mislead me. Either way, my own objective remains the same.
Yes, bullheadedness is one of your family's defining traits. Then let us execute our respective plans. There is a possibility that mine shall succeed here beyond measure.
Feather. Delivery coming soon. Can't see a blasted thing out there. Gold coins. Prepare, fishy. It's over. Another lamprey. Into the purse. Lord Hermes. Next floor. It's that broodling. Or a twin. No! Return to Shadow now. Ugh, monster breath. I'll get that blasted Typhon for this, Phrynos. Just you watch.
I rise.
You know, Mel, you can be a bit uptight sometimes. Where'd you even get that from? Even that witch is more relaxed than you.
Look, I'm under a lot of pressure right now, all right? Everybody's counting on me to literally kill time. So I would like this tent to be an orderly place, seeing as I'm having to return so often.
So what? Killing time's my specialty. Don't see me getting all worked up.
Ugh.
Princess?
Another prophecy.
In my weakest moments, I used to envy Prometheus, even knowing his plight. For he was loved by mortals, having given them the gift of fire from Olympus. I, on the other hand, was hated. It should not have mattered to me, but it did.
Come on, Lord Moros. What mortals think of us is of no consequence. Even if it were, better to be hated than a traitor. Prometheus thinks only of mortals and himself. I'm surprised Kronos would entrust anything to him.
Although I said I didn't wish to speculate, I cannot shake the sense that Kronos values him because so many mortals do. The new golden age he seeks to bring about. An age for mortals, not for gods.
Doubtless all the mortals' problems would be solved. Eris is gone. Salutations, music maker.
The gift of music, bestowed to mortals by Shining Apollo himself, has the capacity to stir the soul like nothing else, regardless if the soul is of the living or the dead.
Well, then let's stir some souls. Greetings, Record Keeper. Hail, O learned sage. My recent history detailed.
Good morrow.
Headmistress, I saw Icarus up there during my voyage toward Olympus. He flies free, but fights for us still, doing what he can to disrupt the Titan's legions.
And? You need not make attempts to endear him to me. My judgment of one's character need not affect your own.
Sometimes I worry you think he abandoned us during a time of need, and wasn't a good influence on me.
You need not speculate about my thoughts. The follies of young Icarus are positively mild in comparison to most. I harbor no ill will toward him. He'd not be flying.
Is he still welcome here, at least?
If that is both your wish and his.
Goddess, which sorts of foul monstrosities were the Olympians contending with of late? As if the Titans' armies weren't troublesome enough, now Typhon's brood.
Well, imagine horrors of all shapes and sizes. Each some mix of muscle, eyes, and teeth. They climb up from beneath the ground. Some practically ooze from the walls. The one that got me last night was particularly long.
And I take it Typhon has far more of these children than even your Lord Uncle Zeus, and all spoiled rotten. Feuding families, the cause of most every great war I've known.
I'd not considered it that way.
Yeah, what?
Isn't there something you can do to talk some sense into Eris? Get her out of my blasted way to Olympus. Or failing that, pin her in an armbar or a leg lock, perhaps?
Won't waste my time with her at all, though the armbar or leg lock do have a certain appeal. Not seen her flying through the underworld lately, have you?
Not other than these crossroads. But what's your point? That I should stay out of her way, as well as focus solely on Kronos below? It's not so simple for me anymore.
Didn't say it was. But if you don't want to deal with Eris, you could always stick to your main objective. Or just leave it to me, like you should have in the first place.
Duly noted. It's all here. Lord Charon's gold rewards. Trade you. How tall you've grown. Beautiful. Full grown.
That's quite a plant you got.
How's the soil? Good? Father. How fare you all tonight? Into the earth you go.
Ooh, good.
Not a care in the world. As we improve ourselves, so does our craft. Jot it down. Askion Kataski. So mote it be. Arms of night, draw out the riches of the earth. Here you'll grow strong.
Look well upon the wards.
So that's it. There. Good. Wisdom of the past. Wisdom of the ages. We needn't settle for the way it is.
Though maybe we should?
The grave thirst aura's even stronger now. Grant me the aspect of Eos.
Ah, rosy-fingered dawn.
Show me your true strength.
Oh, you gotta try it on me. Observe the pitch-black stone. We got a shade come all the way from Mount Olympus here.
There's the commander.
My disciples and I all salute you on account of having made it up to the big mountain, young one. Back when we drew breath, we could only dream of those hallowed heights.
I appreciate the encouragement, Commander, but I've got a bit of a climb still. The legions of Kronos are there in droves, and the mountain's defenses can't tell us apart.
Surely you jest. The mechanical marvels wrought by the gods themselves turned their deadly appendages on you? When you went all that way to help them out?
Basically, yes.
Ah, that's too
Welcome
bad.
to your new home.
That right there. You may continue.
The oath calls to me.
Wanna mix things up?